It was an incident at the
Please.
club
Mm-hmm.
where one day we had a party for Jermaine Dupri is on his birthday, September 23rd. First day of fall. That's how the book starts. And so when Suge Knight came and Jermaine and it was there, Dallas was there, everybody was at the club. And this night, Suge Knight came looking. He came looking for Puff, and he found Puff. They had some words. You know, we don't have to go all the way into those words, but he had some words. They exchanged words. As a result, when Suge was walking out the club, his friend Jake Robles at the time, somebody shot him, and he died. Um, so I'm getting back to you asked the question um, about nobody really sees when you're not gonna see it. Like if you hear a gunshot, the first thing you think is either duck or close your eyes. So you when you open your eyes, the only thing you're gonna see is somebody on the floor. So to close my eyes and open them and then see a man laying there on the floor was like, wow, what just happened? And then
Yeah.
the instinct is close your eyes. You're not supposed to see it.
Yeah.
But when you open your eyes, God had already been here, came and left.
Wow. Um, I know that Puff and Suge were cool
At one point.
At one
Yeah,
point, right?
yeah.
Was that like leading up to this whole incident that transpired, so to speak?
Well, I can tell you this much. Every artist from Bow Wow to TL's Left Eye, Chili was Suge's girlfriend,
Mm.
and Suge, that was Dallas' baby mama, and she was signed to L.A. Reid over there. Then everybody was having these little flings and things going on with the artists and you know what I'm saying, and Suge was at the time was kind of like extorting labels out of their artists. Remember when he said, if you don't want to be on your label and you want to be signed to a label, well, come on over to Death Row. He was serious, and it wasn't just about Puffy or Biggie or whatever it was. It's about whoever is unhappy with your record deal. You talk to me, and I'm gonna come get you out of that deal. And his tactics for getting people out of those deals was a little bit different than when people thought.
Mm.
He's not going to walk in there and be like, I'm interested in having your artist. He's going to walk in there and this is what we're going to do. Either we're going to do it this way or we're going to do it this way. And then you'll be sitting there looking. You'll be like, so what do you think? Because Suge had a bad reputation. I don't know if you remember this.
Mm-hmm.
When with beating people up and putting broomsticks and things in their rear ends and making them drink.
Yeah, I heard about
Yeah,
the
yeah.
drinking urine.
Yeah, drinking urine.
So that's a true story.
Yeah, and if you read the history on that, he's been doing that since college. Yeah.
So
The industry was scared of him at that time.
no, they were. Even I could tell you about an incident in 2007. I went to the BET Awards,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a party that Nick Cannon was DJing. There was a number of people that were there. Man's Chinese Theater, and it was supposed to be, the fire marshal shut it down.
Mm-hmm.
And some way, somehow, Suge got in there. And when he got in there, it was like the Goot showed up.
Yeah.
And everybody got out. Every celebrity, when they was there, Suge is outside,
Mm-hmm.
it was like he coming in the front door and we going out the back door. And
Yeah.
To see it real time, it was different. But I heard about those incidents, in Suge's tactics, obviously. So this happens to Jake. He gets killed, unfortunately, here in Atlanta. I've heard that name. So did you know Jake?
I didn't know him,
Okay.
but I was there the night that it happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, at that point, were you in communication with Puff? Okay, so you didn't even know him like that.
Yeah, because all of my friends,
Mm-hmm.
to me, my celebrity were my friends. Like I already knew Too Short.
Yeah.
I already know Eric. It's not a such thing
were
as
tapped
I
in.
don't have. Yeah, I don't need a friend. I don't need to know Puffy in order to go to the studio and do music. I'm like, he's just somebody who does music. It's not somebody that I'm. I don't. It's not meeting him. It's not knowing him.
mandatory.
It's not. Yeah.
Yeah. So with that going on, you're at the rim shop. You're also at this club. So you're seeing some of everybody.
Yep.
You know, what were some of the most? What was one of the more unusual nights, or celebrity sightings, so to speak, that you witnessed in the club?
The most, this one is not in this club. The most craziest moment was one time we was in the Bahamas hanging out with Grace Jones. And she used to come to the studio all the time. And then Mike Mace's brother used to be like, "Me love you long time." He used to just keep saying that, "Me love you long time."
Grace Jones.
Grace Jones. She party hard.
Yeah.
So you be like, "Grace is here. I'm not going with Grace nowhere."
Yeah.
Because she's not coming back to 5, 6 in the morning. She goes hard.
Yeah.
So and when she used to come to the studio, she used to be like, "All right, we going out?" We'd be like, "No, Grace." No, Grace.
So was she cool with Puff too?
Yeah, she was cool with Puff. That's the
Okay.
only reason why I was meeting her, because she was in there coming to see Puff, and then
Wow.
we there be like, "Dang, Grace
Okay.
Jones."
Okay. So she was turned up more than him.
Yeah, I remember one time I was on stage performing with Puff, and we was at the inauguration for one of these presidents, and Michael Jackson was just performed. And then when we got on stage to perform, I saw Michael Jackson on the side looking at us. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
So
that was crazy.
was he
That
there
was
when you
Michael-
got off stage?
Yeah, I don't know what happened after that, but
Okay.
after I got off stage, it was about me then.
Yeah. it's
I'm
a
going to
wrap.
go out here and figure out what I'm going to do today.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so yeah,
Wow.
yep, Michael Jackson.
That's amazing, man. You clearly had a lot of moments. Take me through the period of Freaknik. Freaknik, the documentary just dropped. Interestingly enough, I saw my ex-girlfriend in there. Like my frat brothers were sitting me. I was like,
Yeah, a lot
Ain't
of
nothing like-
yeah.
I was like, okay. Like it was one of those. What do you remember about that time, Freaknik in Atlanta?
Freaknik in Atlanta. Well, see, remember before we had Jack the Rapper.
Mm-hmm.
So we had Jack the Rapper, and then Jack the Rapper, then it came into Freaknik. So then when Freaknik came, I remember we was riding down the street in the Mustangs on the Daytons, like on Minister Society. Gold Daytons, trucks with the beds spinning all the way around. We just get on Peachtree in this park, get a hotel room, you go take your car out, and then the crazy thing was a lot of people would come to Atlanta and they wouldn't have no hotel. You'd be like, "So where y'all staying?" "Well, we ain't got a place."
I knew that.
And you'd be like,
Yeah.
"What?" So then you'd be like, "Well, y'all want to get in the car and come over?" And then that's what Freaknik was. But Freaknik was just the same as going to Hugh Hefner's house. Freaknik could possibly be the same as people going to Puffy's house. That don't mean that just because they go into his house that these are the things that's going to take place.